from Play to Learn Preschool, and we are so excited that so many people listened to our video this week. Honestly, the first video that we had decided to take, we were trying to figure out how we could get it so that nobody we knew would actually be listening, because that would be really embarrassing. And of course, I posted it to my personal Facebook page, so now...
I wasn't in that one.
No, you looked out. But now everybody we know knows that we're doing these crazy videos, so that's been kind of exciting.
And our students have been watching it from years past.
That's so cool.
I like that.
Hi guys!
Hi.
Hey Brennan! Hey Elizabeth! Hi everybody!
Like
hey Emmy! It is like... Anyway, so we had a lot of comments on our videos this week, and we're trying to pick through some of your questions and pick out which ones we'd like to, I mean, we want to answer them all, but which ones we should show you. So, you know, the first month of school, I guess, even it's a whole month, all we do is practice procedures. There's not really a lot of other learning that takes place other than this is how we go to school, this is how we put our supplies away, and then the big one, of course, is this is how we line up. So, a lot of things at Play to Learn have changed over the last 12 years. A lot of things have changed over the last 12 years.
We got older.
We got older. We were in our 20s when we started this. But one thing that we've done pretty much for the whole time is the way we line the kids up. And the reason we haven't changed it is because it works. The very first month of school, Gemma's 8th grader and my 8th grader were in our 2-year-old class. And they used to just like gang up, you know, like in this little bunch, and we'd like line up and they'd look at us like deer in the headlights, like what? And so right away we figured out that we needed to have an easy way to teach them to line up. So what I'm gonna do is show you how we do it. We actually do it in 2 different ways. So our little kids, it's similar, but our little kids line up in one way, and then our older kids, it's a little more complex for them because they've been doing it for a year. So I'm going to show you the 2 ways that we teach kids to line up, and it really does work for us. So it's only the 2nd day, and we had no problems. Everybody was in line. Nobody was in like each other's personal space.
No, it was good.
It was good. It was good. So let me show you how we do that. So I have to flip the camera around to show you, and is that it?
Yep.
All right, here goes. Okay, so when the kids take their bath packs and they hang them here on the hooks, we have their names down there at the bottom, and then I just covered up their pictures. But because it's here at my house, we also have them take their shoes off. So down here below, you can see that we have footprints where they set their shoes. And each child's footprints are a different color. Do you see that? We've got 10 lockers. There's only 9 kids, but 10 lockers. So they put their shoes on the footprint, and then that is their color for lining up, and they keep that, the little kids keep that the same the whole year. So if you look over here on our floor, so this is the door where we go outside to get picked up and play and everything. So on the floor we've used contact paper to stick down footprints that match. So the 2 kids who have their shoes on the red footprints stand on red, and then the 2 on the orange, etc., etc. We actually have them hold hands and walk in a line that way, but you don't have to. And then Jem and I were also thinking that if you can't stick things down to your floor because, I don't know, you're at a church or you're at a school and they don't allow you to stick anything down to your floor, then you could even do a clear shower curtain and trace footprints on it and just kind of roll it out and get them to stand in that very space. So we have them all spaced out. The difference between the little kids standing on their color and the big kids, as I'll show you. So here's our helper chart. We fixed it all back up. It was no big deal. And they have a different job here in our classroom each day. So we actually have their names on a magnet, and I stick it up, you know, depending on what their job is. But that also correlates to where they stand, you know, on their footprints. So if they're the line leader, they stand on footprints number 1. If they're the outside helper, they stand on footprint number 2. And they change their footprints then every week. So our little kids are the same for the whole year. And our pre-K students, which are 4s and they're turning 5, they change their footprints each week. So I'm gonna flip the camera back around. Busy, hi. So we've been really busy on Friday afternoons. We try to put out new centers. So most of our centers stay the same for the whole week except for art and like the stories and that kind of thing change. But the tabletop centers are the same for the whole week. So we've changed some of those this afternoon. We put new things in the sensory table, or some new tools in the sensory table, which I'll show you soon. And now, and what? New science center. I'll show you all of that next week after they've had a chance to play with it. So now it's Friday afternoon.
And we're going home.
We're going home. It is what, 1 o'clock?
I don't know.
We have to tell you a funny story. So right here is the door where people come in, and that purple wall has always had a sunflower clock on it. I had it when I taught 2nd grade in 1999. I've had it forever, and we decided we needed something new, so we relocated the clock.
It's not going very well. We keep looking at the blank wall for the time.
It doesn't tell the time.
I wear a watch. We have other clocks around the room, and still we cannot stop looking at the blank wall. We have to put another clock back up.
Gemma's gonna buy me a new clock.
I'm gonna have to buy a clock.
Because we can't tell what time it is.
It's 1 o'clock.
Even now I'm looking. Is it 1 o'clock?
It's 1 o'clock. I looked
So it's
at
1
my-
o'clock. We're headed home for the weekend, and I can't get us both in there.
It's 'cause the light.
But the light is weird. Anyway, have a great weekend. Thank you guys for watching our videos. We think you're awesome, and we can't wait to talk to you
Monday.
Monday.
Yay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.